when we look at pediatric sleep disordered breathing, okay, when we look at all the ways we can measure it, all the outcomes we can sort of try and weigh up, there's one thing that stands out from the crowd again and again and again, and it's one simple question that is very binary in terms of its answer. It's either yes or no. Is your child tired when they wake up in the morning? The answer is yes. That kid's in trouble. Relative to when the answer is no. I'll say that no is okay, but if the answer is yes, that kid is your drowning kid. It's more than just your drowning kid. That kid's actually underwater. That kid's turning blue, needs to be pulled out and have resuscitation done. That's how far underwater that kid is. Because that has gone on for so long, that child has lost the ability to compensate for the problem. Okay? So that's that across the board. You know, it's got, forget about a sleep study, forget about any sort of screening questionnaire. If you want to just ask, you know, that one question amongst the airway stuff, does your kid snore, do they mouth breathe, you know, stop breathing at night, grinding their teeth, whatever, you've got to ask, are they tired in the morning? If the answer is yes, that kid is in deep, deep trouble. So, again, just to reiterate, you know, sleep disordered breathing, it's multifactorial, okay? What we're actually talking about is actually a really complicated disease, you know? It's actually very complicated, very nuanced, and it's very phenotypical in terms of every person is their own story, okay? We have a growing, developing child, which then makes everything worse. You know, this is just a circle. You've got to realize by the time we're seeing these kids, you know, that they actually present at this level, it's already too late in terms of waiting, okay? You've got 6 months, all right, from the time it starts to the time it needs to be fixed to reduce the lifelong chances of there being consequences of this happening. You've got 6 months, not from when you saw them, not from when you diagnosed it, from when it started. And the problem is the parents don't know when it started. So I just cannot emphasize enough the importance of that 6-month timeline. That's your wiggle room, and it's not 6 months from when you found them, it's 6 months from when it started. And most of the time you've lost most, if not all of that 6 months when they turn up. And that's why everything needs to start straight away. Okay.